What's up, guys? I'm Jim HD. I'm currently watching MF Ghost episode 6 and 7. Last time on, Kanata is now in a race between the top 15 of MF Ghost, and he's kind of confidently last right now. But he does decide to make a play, and he does pass Kazuhiro, who now he becomes 14. But number 10 does, in fact, crash, so he does not qualify. So that means now he's 13th, and now he's behind the Yajikita siblings, and they're trying to lame him out, block him. Obviously, they're slipstreaming off of each other. And while all this is happening, um, Michael is having his own battle, like he's like 10, 30 seconds ahead of us, and he's just battling out for first with the top three people and the winner of last year. But coming up, we got another downhill section, so hopefully we can aim for a humble 10th place. That's what I am personally aiming for. He does not have to win this to impress me. So 10th place, let's at least get there. Let's get into it.
But wait, because here comes the real surprise I uncovered while doing my research. Over at this academy in Donington, there happens to be a Japanese instructor on the
The GOAT.
and his name is Takumi Fujiwara.
The Takumi
Did he
Fujiwara?
talk to me? Yes,
Serious
I
right
know.
now?
Yes,
The GOAT.
When I saw his name, it all made sense. The racer who is also known as the tragic Rallyist.
Turn 6.
In the qualifying round, he was passing people in the death zone like a man possessed. Even with zero visibility, he had an attention flag.
Yeah, the fog is still up.
That legit freaked me out. Even Beckenbauer isn't that psycho. I expected him to be out for blood on this stretch, but he's staying relatively
He's being
quiet
calm,
while he knows
yeah.
me. Why isn't he making a move? Maybe he's trying to conserve his tires. If so, he's cleverer than I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The tire concern.
There's still a lot of the race left.
Yeah, there's a lot of race
This
left.
area is too risky for the driver being overtaken.
Yep, let's chill, man.
I don't want that girl with the ponytail on my bad side.
Yeah.
Fujiwara and I, we have a rather complex history, a rivalry, you might say.
You competed?
Indeed.
Yeah, he did.
We might have battled each other on the track, but we were friends.
Takumi Fujiwara
Friends, sure.
was born in Shibukawa in Gunma Prefecture. At age 20, he traveled overseas on his own to race in the British Rally Championship. Gravel might have been his weakness, but on the tarmac, he was unbeatable. And in his third year, he won the series.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because of his remarkable speed, fans across England dubbed him the Flying Man from Japan.
Bit of British wit for you.
He went on to make a few appearances in the WRC, and up to that point, it was smooth sailing. But during a machine test, his car suffered a drive shaft failure and fell into a ravine, seriously injuring him in the process.
Really?
After a lengthy hospital stay and stint in rehab, he retired from racing. For
Oh,
years, he
wow.
more or less disappeared. Even people in the scene were
That's kinda
unsure
sad.
what happened to him. And now, a decade later, I never dreamed I would hear his name mentioned again. Especially like this. Still, I'm a little unsure how a rally driver ends up as an instructor in a racing school.
Well, there are similarities.
I'm sure.
It
Yeah.
honestly doesn't matter if you race on public roads or in a formula car. The basis of driving is controlling your center of gravity.
I see. Then it would seem the tragic genius and Kanata Katagiri are the ideal master and pupil. The idea of that adds another layer of excitement to the race.
Still, MFG aside, it feels good. Knowing he's out there and doing well. I'm glad.
I hope
Now,
talking
back
me
to the feed. Our two
maybe
racers
unretires
make it to
one
the
day.
death zone.
He doesn't have to
Let's
race
see if they
in
can
this
blast away
series, but
this
just
tale
like
of sadness with some
it's kind of
lively
sad
action.
to just bench him for the rest of his life.
Just
Don't
need
do
let
that to
the
him.
car carry me to the line, like always. After all, a rear engine design has one clear advantage over a mid layout, and that's the braking.
Sure. Okay.
It makes all the difference in the world if the heaviest part of your car is located in the back of the vehicle. Like mine. Whenever I brake, it increases the grip of the rear tires.
Makes sense, yeah. The engine's
In
back
my
there.
experience, they can go deeper than any other make. And stop on a dime.
I'm profoundly disappointed with you on every level, Ishigami.
Oh yeah?
Reflexes, eyesight, conditioning, spirit. In my opinion, all of them lack killer instinct. Your driving reeks of a man past retirement. Then again, the main reason I find MFG so boring is because a washed-up has-been like you came out on top 2 years in a row.
Wow,
So,
calm down.
and I've grown sick of looking at you.
Music? The king of the century?
What's the matter? Step on it, Ishigami. You can't flaw it here. Is this
You know,
even a 10-year-old wouldn't think twice before slamming on the gas pedal.
whoa, a tap? We can do that here?
You can't blame this on the GT3. It's the driver that was weak. Bye, old man.
Fujin
Old
Ishigami
man.
has finally been toppled. We have a new leader. Kugashua, could you give us some insight into what we just witnessed?
Sure, it was a brilliant pass. Beckenbauer saw an opening and shifted gears.
He took it, I mean, yeah.
The gap might have been small, but he capitalized on it by moving to the outside and braking later. Then the two cars went through the corner side by side.
Yeah,
On
and
the
they
approach
did
for the
tap.
next turn, Beckenbauer made intentional contact with his rival, depriving him of much needed space. Ishigami couldn't hold his line and found himself in trouble. It's the sort of technique you would see in the German touring car masters.
Interesting.
More specifically, behavior you would find with the generation that grew up with simulators. They aren't shy about making contact. In a local racing series like MFG, Beckenbauer is a menace that should be taken seriously.
A menace, yeah.
There's been a position change. Please update the board.
Sure.
thing. Angel's gotta work.
True. We're here to make money.
Looks like old man Ishigami got taken down. Guess he can't keep up with the new blood.
I mean, it's a car diff, right?
Thank you for that, Kyoko.
You think if you had a
Alrighty.
different car?
Interview them if you want, but they won't do much talking.
Right, question time. Who is your favorite driver?
Well, I have been doing this for 4 whole years.
Four?
At this point,
Wow.
I'm acquainted with all the drivers. It's not like I'm rooting for one over the others.
You wouldn't know
To be
Kanata.
frank with you, I'm not really into younger guys.
Ah, I see. Then again, there aren't many drivers that are older than you, are there, Kyoko?
Well, if someone did their research and checked my profile bio, you would already know. It says I'm 24. Look it up.
Yeah, the same age as last year,
Okay.
and the year before that, and, well, I think you understand my confusion.
It stayed the same all 4 years. What, is she like 26, 28, maybe?
Kyoko, MFG fans, number 3 pick.
Being an angel isn't tough.
She's kind of
It can be
attractive,
downright brutal.
knowing that she is older and not 16, like Miss Ren.
The three emerge from the death zone, vying for 11th place. What the? There goes the 8-6!
Are you kidding? How did
Yeah.
it break so late?
Nice.
Sorry, I'm going first this time.
Goodbye.
The 8-6 made its move on the 18 car at the Ohirina.
And we got instant replays from the
lateral
3D models.
The curve must be
This
tough.
is nice.
Remarkable. He's able to manage the gravitational force while decelerating with relative ease. The way he utilizes all 4 tires to decelerate, it's astounding. He almost overcooked it in the entry phase, but he did an amazing job course correcting.
Nice.
It seems he really is the protege of the tragic rallyist. Takumi Fujiwara is truly something special. To
I
think he
mean,
passed on
you
what
don't
he
need me
learned
to tell you
from
that.
Katagiri at RDRS. And we have Porsche Academy graduate Beckenbauer. Notice any parallels between these 2 European drivers?
Just superficial ones. Don't get me wrong, they do have a great deal in common, but I think on a foundational level, they're very different. Beckenbauer received a Spartan education, scientifically designed to produce brilliance. He's what you would call
Right.
a third-generation simulator driver. More
Third
akin to a
generation,
cyborg
wow.
that never makes mistakes. But with Katagidi's driving, there's a mechanical perfection to it. He's a kind of random mutation that can't be grown in a lab with computers. He's got a very distinct vibe that's hard to pin down. To be fair, he's still got a few rough edges. But imagine his growth after he sands them down.
Yeah.
However,
We're still new to the scene.
doubtful he'll threaten the leaders this time around. His car just lacks the power.
We heard you already.
We heard you the first time you said it.
I hope he makes the most of any experience he gains here today. We're witnessing the debut of a promising new talent. Out of the new MFG generation, I would say he and Beckenbauer are the rising stars.
Funny. The second he found out the kid was Fujiwara's student, Kogashua started getting chatty.
Look out! Six is making moves!
Yep, we go for a double pass here. Goodbye. Like, how's y'all whole gimmick slipstreaming off of each other and blocking people behind you? And you're 13 and 14. Or you're like you're 12 and 13. How are you gonna make use of your gimmick if you're last?
I don't think so. Damn, the traction control's holding me back.
That's why I took mine off.
The 8-6 has just overtaken the 16 car. That
Oh, yeah.
pass was smooth as butter. I've got chills. The rookie's in the 11th spot. Don't
I love
mess
it.
with Kanata Katagiri.
There's still a lot of race left.
Why he's such a mystery. Just when you think you've got a read on his level as a driver, he does things even veteran drivers can't pull off. If I was racing and in his position, I don't think I'd make that move. He must have a sort of sixth sense for it.
Yeah.
He totally owned you, bro. So lame.
It's not funny, dumbass! You read me, Booth? We're gonna pull ahead of him again on the Kamaboko Straight.
No, you will
Calculate how
not.
close we need to stay to him.
Understood. Give me a sec.
Got it. Be within 4.2 seconds by the Seijo bypass just before Kamaboko.
Stay inside, then you can turn this around. Hear that, Nozomi? You better not fall behind.
What's got you so fired up?
Maybe it's my pride talking, but losing this race to some pretty boy really pisses me off.
Sure.
It's fine if he trounces you in the looks department.
Yeah, he was ugly. He could beat you, you know?
Tommy, if you could update the leaderboard.
Coming. I know, right? Most normal people would fix a wedgie. Not her. Letting it hang out for the whole world to see is kind of her thing. The angels have a nickname for her. Butt Bongo Mommy. Well, a lot of girls would be embarrassed walking around like that. She's made it her brand. She knows the fans love it. Kinda impressive how low she'll go.
I mean, hey,
Question for Mommy.
this is her job, you know?
It's gotta be the rookie. Kanata Katagiri is so cool.
Should I even ask what that expression is all about?
Yeah, that was, what sound effect was
Don't
that?
worry about me. I'm professional. During the pre-race ceremony, I saw him up close and couldn't take my eyes off him. Instead of racing cars for a living, he totally looks like he should be modeling. One more thing. He might be younger than me, but still, I'm cheering for him.
Man, she's like 20.
It's incredible how much speed he's retaining on a tight exit road. Is he compensating for the Cayman's weakness by carrying speed into the Kamaboko Straight? Even with my experience, I couldn't pull that off. And he's doing it with a strut-based rear suspension, compared to my multi-link Carrera. Doesn't matter how small the move, it feels like it's executed perfectly, like a machine.
The leaders are currently diving into the long straightaway.
Laps go up.
The question is, will the Cayman or Carrera be first at the start of the second lap? There's no telling what might happen. This race is nowhere near over. And 7 seconds behind them, we have the battle for third.
They're acting like this is a regular drag race. Sakamoto in 5 is driving an Audi R8 with a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10, while Iva in the 9 has a 3.8-liter V6 twin-turbo housed in Japan's strongest truck car, the Nissan GTR. Even when faced against Germany's ultimate cars, he's still breathing down their necks. Let's see what the Kamikaze Outlaw is capable of.
There it is. The perfect slipstream. I've got this. Pucker up, number 7.
Okay, she wouldn't even kiss you even if you won, dude. Y'all not playing for a kiss.
They're neck and neck! And the 9-car powers past number 5! Iva has clawed his way to 3rd place. The first of the German power block has been defeated.
Pass Sakamoto. You die.
We're seeing car after car entering the long straight.
Long straight? That can't be good for us. We have a weaker powered car.
Here's the battle for 8. The Lamborghini Huracan with a 5.2-liter NA V10 versus the 3.9-liter V8 twin-turbo Ferrari 488 GTB. It's a clash of two 8+ horsepower titans dripping with Italian machismo.
Dripping? Yeah? They pouring honey on you?
Kaito Akaba leaps out of the Lambo slipstream with pinpoint timing.
Akaba, go screw yourself! What's wrong? Can't keep up? Pity. I expected a little more out of you.
And he's completed the overtake, proving once again the drama never stops on Odawara's Kamaboko Straight.
Yeah, they got beef with each other. There's so many storylines that are just like already happening because most of these people have already been racing MF Ghost for over 2 years at this point. But Kanata, he's just like, I'm just here, man. I got no beef with nobody.
Hey, Booth, sometimes.
Hakone Yamoto, 3.2 seconds. This part's pretty flat, so you can make up the time here.
Damn right I can. I'll enjoy seeing you in the rearview mirror.
I mean, they're coming up fast, but...
I've gotcha. Nose of me, look sharp.
Read you loud and clear.
Time for a slipstream.
Cheater.
The Kamaboko Straight continues to be a major hurdle for the H6. The Yashikita gang are quickly closing the gap. This can't be easy for Kanata Katagiri.
He's not showing any expression. I don't think he's worried about it.
Link up with us, Kanada. We'll pull you along.
No, he got it.
I don't want to hear any whining, bro. Want a better slipstream? Then we should go with 3 cars instead of 2.
Do you hear me complaining?
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
He's at the perfect distance. Not too close, not too far. Slipstreaming isn't something new for him. Just how much experience does this guy have?
This
a lot.
Is Ogata. Are you reading me, Canada?
What's up? What's
what the
up?
heck is happening? Your top speed is way higher than the qualifying round. And there's no drone footage, so I can't see what's going on.
We're slipping right now.
What?
Apologies. That's what we call a slipstream in Europe.
Oh, a tow?
Siblings. I'm riding the pocket of air their cars are creating. It's cutting down on drag and giving me more from 6th gear. I'm going to need to brake, so I've got to cut this short. Over.
I think after once we meet the next racer,
he's managing to minimize the time loss from his biggest obstacle.
yeah. Once they see 10th place, I think that's when he should go for like a pass of all 3 cars.
Is that right?
He's using the Yashikita gang's slipstream to his advantage. Was that his plan from the start?
I don't
When I
know.
saw the telemetry, I could tell he was starting to lift and coast around Hakone Yamoto Station. He lost some of his pace, but seeing how he was fine on fuel, I wondered what his reasoning was. What if he was adjusting so he could link up with those two? In other words, while battling the Lotus and Alpha, he was really gauging their engine power and figuring out where to catch them on the straight.
That's so crazy.
He's smart, but for him to be that calculated.
He just analyze how much power he needs to have on their slipstream just by passing them. That's kind of crazy.
And we've entered the second lap of the race at last. Ishigami in the
Oh my god. I never considered that this is more than one lap.
Which means Ishigami has a real chance to turn things around.
I'm so serious. I thought they were going to do one lap and it was going to be over.
Now clear of the 5. He's in place for the podium.
Go for it, Iba! Don't let those German cars beat you!
The racers at the front start their second lap, one after another. As the vehicles zoom over the line, the roar of their exhaust is deafening. And there's the 16 car, 18, and the 8-6 all ascending towards the toll plaza. We're seeing real sparks fly between these 3 cars.
You're up, number 7. Time to update the leaderboard.
Sure thing.
Go for it.
Kanata, I know you can do this.
You got it. No worries.
As the race
I got
enters
faith.
its second lap, can we expect to see more upsets from Kanata Katagiri?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get straight into episode 7. I never even considered that this would not end on episode 7. We might need to go 2 more episodes to before we see the ending of this, but that's fine. Let's get into it.
We're closing in on the last section of the race. It's a nightmarish 874 meters downhill. And here he is, a man who solidified his name in Sector 3. And there's the 16, 18, and 8-6 all ascending toward the toll plaza. We're seeing
I'm guessing he'll break out near a downhill section. I think he would be faster than them even without the slipstream.
Kanata, I know you can do this. I don't want you to be a huge star or anything, but I also want your dream to come true.
It's glorious! What a touch. Super cute.
Yeah. What the crap? I let my guard down.
They even
Now
got
it's
the
time for
girls.
number 7 to answer the question
Yeah,
on
I-
everyone's mind. Out of all the drivers, which of them is your favorite?
Kanata.
Actually, I only recently became part of the Angels, so I don't exactly know any of the racers who are in the competition.
Makes sense.
Liar! You happen to know one of them really well. Silly girl, isn't she?
If you'd kindly refrain from heckling your daughter, hun.
So it would be impossible for me to answer. Since this is my first year, I want to spend my time working hard as an angel and learn as much as I can about MFG. I'm sorry, but that's all I have to say about it right now.
That's a nice answer. Nice corporate answer.
Talk about a tsundere streak. And that was a fresh outlook from the new recruit, number 7.
And with that, the 14 cars still in the race have started their second lap. Things are really heating up, Kogashiwa.
Does the dude have any like goal to pass and get up there? I don't think he can make it.
The second lap of Odawara Pikes Peak tends to be where the race shakes out.
We're going to see these motorized monsters unleash all of their power as each of them attempt to claw their way to the front of the MFG pack. In 8th, Akaba in the 2 car continues his merciless assault. Next up in his sights, he's got Taylor in the 8.
Honestly, it's only a matter of time before he overtakes him. In a race with the 650 HP Ferrari, I doubt a 450 Carrera GTS can keep up.
Oh, I see. That explains it. Thanks to a sensor issue during the qualifying round, I wasn't getting as much power out of my boost. In spite
Really?
of that, I was able to get a personal best in Sector 3. That's gotta be part of figuring out the big MFG mystery. I'm on to you, Takahashi Ryo.
Watch out! Here he comes!
Oh, that's a nice tape.
And with that, the 2-car has overtaken Jackson Taylor in the 8th.
This guy's good. There wasn't anything I could do to stop him.
Yeah, he went for a pass on the left, and then he went left to cover it, and then he just went around the other side.
He's a completely different beast. And there's you, Akaba. As for the other, that'd be last year's 4th place winner. You didn't even bother showing up to this race.
Was somebody missing?
How weird. Hey, Kokun, isn't that an MFG race playing on the big screen over there? It's gotta be a repeat of an old one, right?
No, that's live footage, babe.
What? Hold on, shouldn't you be racing? Just, is it okay for you to be here with me instead?
Well, why wouldn't it be? After all, Sana, today's your birthday, you know?
I see.
But if you're not competing, how are you going to earn any money?
Trust me, that's something you'll never have to worry about.
Oh,
After
yeah?
all, I came in 4th last year.
Is this the
You know how
dude
much
that
prize money I won?
got disqualified? Or did he just really not show up?
I mean, you're hot and older. Don't forget. A celebrity to boot. Even if you don't approach girls, they come up to you. I mean, the angels are cuties with rockin' bods.
They might be angels, Sana, but compared to you, they're ugly as sin.
Oh, come on.
That's a good thing to
Just
say.
your average run-of-the-mill high school student, not amazing like you.
Not true. You're more than normal, Sana. There's something special about you. I mean, you're 17, right? 17. I'll never get tired of the way that sounds.
Is this dude like
It shakes my soul to its
a
very
weirdo?
core. There's only 2 things I love with all
Maybe-
my heart in this world. The first is how madly I fall head over heels for girls her age. As for the second, it's the feeling I get when I'm behind the steering wheel, pushing my limits. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
so
weird,
cool.
man.
I don't care about money. I'll blow it all on a girl. Then once it's gone, I'll risk my
I'll
life
just
to
get more.
earn more. Since it's your birthday, let's find you a gift. I've got an unlimited budget, so we can go wild.
Aw, you're so awesome.
Hey, this dude better be 19 max. And I'm serious too.
You need to attack, Ishigami. If you don't get in front in Sector 1, your chances of winning are... What do you think I'm trying to do? You're distracting me, so shut it!
Shut it.
I was totally convinced this baby was invincible, considering what's inside of it.
No CGI
Of
hands.
the cars competing in MFG, the GT3's Flat 6 is the only one that can reach 9,000 RPM. Yet
That's a good
somehow
thing.
it feels underpowered right now. I'm still dragging. It's not enough to compete with this guy. There's not a single opening. Not one good angle for me to attack from.
Several points along Sector 1 can allow a vehicle at full throttle to exceed 200 kilometers per hour. I bet some viewers are curious about our drones and how with only a max speed of 180 they're able to keep up. You see,
Sure,
they
yeah.
can make turns much faster than the cars, so any losses on the straights are clawed back in the corners.
I see. That makes sense, yeah. I was thinking that, like, these drones are fast.
Past it. Things are looking kind of bleak for me. Don't let me down, Lady Luck. I need you in my corner, fighting for me.
I wonder what's the best body shape for MF Ghost. They talk about the internal components a lot, but all these cars have like different bodies.
Loud and clear. Over.
You sure you're not going too fast? I'm worried about your tires. When you were qualifying, they were about 80% worn down after a single lap. If you treat the
We're
second
doing
one
two.
the same as the first, you'll run out of grip halfway through.
Okay.
Relax. It's not going to be a problem. Back at the academy, I made sure we learned all about tire management. I devoted a lot of time and experience to figuring out my tire's full gripping capabilities in a single stint on the track. Basically the distance I can drive before there's no rubber left on them. It's bad burning through them too fast, but worse if there's leftover tread. I won't push it too hard.
Yeah, I want to use 100% of my tread by the time the race is over. When I cross that finish line, I want no rubber on it.
Ogita, I'll give you a higher placed finish than where I am right now. All I ask is a little faith. Over.
You got the faith from me, man.
Holy crap. I'm getting goosebumps. How could I not? After hearing that speech.
Beckenbauer is determined not to let Ishigami gain any ground on his hard-fought lead. The pristine white Porsche Cayman has zoomed past the rest house in first place. A true changing of the guard. It's hard to imagine anyone getting past him at this point. The young man they call the Stuttgart Slayer is absolutely obliterating the two-time champ right now. The 9 car is in third, the 5 cars in fourth. Otani in 7 is holding firmly onto 5th place. However, the battle for 6th is tightening up. We've got 6 slightly ahead, but 2 is hot on his heels. Is Kaito Akama about to make his move? This could be the moment!
No, he's gonna pass him. Oh, went for a tap.
And the 2 cars successfully overtakes the 6, putting him in 6th place.
Damn, he's not shy about using that wide-ass Ferrari to bully me around, is he?
Oh, Ferraris are wide?
Patient Kaito Akama.
I've never seen one in person.
Here comes more of the pack. It's Taylor in the 8, followed by Oishi in the 3.
Where's Akama?
I'm telling you, something like that Lamborghini with like an oval shape, where like it's like cutting through the air. That's gotta be one of the best bodies you can have.
How the hell do you expect me to? Our cars should be evenly matched, but somehow he's 9 seconds ahead of me in Sector 1?
The Yashikita gang are flying through the course in their usual formation. But about 6 seconds back, the red car's speeding up the hill. Out of the 15 vehicles competing, the Toyota 86 GT is the least powerful. So in this section, he's got no choice but to eat the other driver's dust.
Without a doubt, this race cannot be an easy one for Katagiri. That being said, when you take his car's weaknesses into account, it makes his knockout performance all the more notable.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Beckenbauer's in the lead, and Kaito Akaba is advancing through the middle ranks. But believe it or not, even compared to those elite racers, when it comes to his driving technique, we're seeing a similar skill level.
Alright, let's switch cars right now. Let's see who gets first place.
And back in last place, 13 has finally entered into Sector 2.
This is a good song. Y'all hearing this?
Gone to the lakeside. The second half is pretty rough. If I don't focus, it could end badly. The road's uneven enough to cause a wreck, and the dust isn't helping. Push your car too hard and you might lose control. That would make any other driver a little hesitant. Except him. It doesn't add up. How come he's the only one who's picking up speed?
I mean,
MF Ghost.
I don't know if Kanata is actually going to make an expression when he like gets embarrassed. Like if he gets like outraced and outskilled, do you think he'll be like, oh, or do you think he'll have that same straight expression? Because I believe that he's chilling. He knows that he still has many time to like pass and get higher placements. You know what I mean?
We're starting to see some activity with 3rd place behind them, despite
and obviously he doesn't feel like he's made a mistake yet, so there's no need for him to overly react.
But it's almost entirely evaporated.
I'm noticing some understeer from
That's an Audi?
I'd wager his tires have gradually been degrading.
Damn. My front wheels wore down faster than I expected. And I'm struggling to brake under the GTR's weight. At least my rear traction's fine. I won't give him a chance to pass me on these narrow roads. Number 7 slips belong to me and me alone. Get down, son of a bitch.
Thank you, voice actor, for that performance.
Read me. Nine's
Hello?
slowed down, and he's trying to hold on to the third spot. Keep this pace, and you'll catch up by the end.
Copy that. First, though, I've got to catch the AMG in front of me. I can see his bumper through my windshield getting bigger all the time.
Oh yeah? Does that mean he's getting closer, I guess?
Here come the 16, the 8, followed by the 8-6.
These three have been close together all throughout the race. Maybe we should start calling them the Yashaki Tagiti gang.
Yeah, the gang. He just got adopted by them, you
To be
know?
honest, the 8-6 is clinging to the cars in front of it for dear life. I imagine being constantly chased like this is frustrating for Yashio and Kitahara. They can run as much as they want, but he's sticking to them like a shadow.
Kakaru Yashio, age 22. Nozomi Kitahara, 20. Kanata Katagiri, 19. It's a
Wow.
clash between young talent.
They really could be siblings.
Full of pride. But which of them will have the last lap?
Don't lose focus, Nozomi. We've got to make it through every corner carefully. Even the smallest of mistakes will degrade our tires over time.
Yeah, I know. But are you sure you're not worried about who's on our tail? And for the record, I'm not as soft as you think I am. If you
Yes.
show enough restraint, you can earn seconds. Even one is enough to give you a huge advantage when you least expect it. That's just the way racing works.
How do they know when to turn and when to not turn?
As the drivers near the
You think they would block off the other exit?
to the second half of the final lap. Everyone's tires are bound to be steadily balding by this point.
Right. There's no I would punch you, dude. Do not poke me in my stomach.
I was only checking how skinny you are. Even if I'm a girl, you can't blame me for wanting to give your waist a touch.
Skinny? I wouldn't say that. Come on, you've got a slender waist too.
Oh wow, she's sucking in the whole.
Because I cheat and suck my gut in whenever I'm on the clock. But as soon as I'm off, humor me. I'm willing to.
I mean, she doesn't look big. Don't get me wrong. She's not fat.
Year of high school. That explains.
She's
it.
just trying to fit an
I was
impossible
thinking you had
standard.
just the right amount of muscle on those legs. If it's your second year, you're probably 17.
I am, yeah.
Wow, 17. Fun fact, that makes you the youngest angel ever.
Wow, really?
So, out with it. Do you
I
have a
was thinking
boyfriend?
so.
No, not exactly. I've never even gone out with a guy before. But surely you're seeing someone, Kyoko. I mean, that's a given.
At the
Yes.
moment, no. There is
Wow.
somebody I'm interested in. But it's been a one-sided thing for 2 years now.
That's a surprise.
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's the dude in first place.
how I come across.
At-
I've got some
or that won first place last year for MF Ghost.
Here's Taylor in the 9 and Oishi in the 3, fighting over 8.
Get out of my way, damn it! There's no way a Lambo sticks to a Porsche's ass for long. I'll pull ahead on the straightaway just after the highest point on Route 1. You want to see what a 5.2 V10 can do? I'll show you!
Let's go for it.
He caught up to those two in the first half, only for them to leave him behind again. That climb in the back half of Sector 2 is pretty steep. It really drives the point home how you need a racing car with solid HP. You can talk all you want about balance, but the engine's a major factor too. Oh, it must feel 100 times more frustrating for Canada driving than it does for me sitting here watching.
I mean, sure,
Just
yeah,
wish
but
we had more, just pure power, and we need it now.
I mean, we're gonna get the car upgrades, right? You said we would have them by the next race, so I'm hoping that his car is much stronger the next time we come.
Flat engine. The 2.5-liter engine allows for hardly any displacement. But we can't forget, behind the steering wheel, the brilliant Michael Beckenbauer is driving it.
Beckenbauer.
Still in second is Ishigami in the 1 car. Looks like he's cruising and measuring up the trailing cars. Speaking of, here's the group fighting for third. Aiba in the 9 and Sakamoto in the 5. They're both operating 4-wheel drive vehicles, but the 5's handicapped by its mid-engine design. He's on the verge of catching up, but not quite. Then you have Aiba's Nissan GTR, which is still picking up speed even with those sharp exits. How well can he defend his position? I can't look away. Oh, let's not forget the battle for 5th either.
You know, Michael is a name that's typically used to represent, well, mean God, you know? I know that because of Blue Lock. There's a character called Michael Kaiser. Michael meaning God, and Kaiser meaning Emperor. So his name was God Emperor.
Doesn't matter at all. Akaba's pushed ahead without looking back. It's going to be difficult catching him at this point. It's only a matter of time before he challenges the 3rd place group.
Here comes 7. Yanagita in the 6th car. Behind them is the group dueling.
There's a big gap. Big gap.
And it looks like 3 has decided to try pulling ahead. It's a risky exchange, and they're close to making contact. Is it going to work for him? Yes! He's leaving 8 car behind!
Wow, yeah.
The question is, will he catch sight of the prancing horse's tail one more time? The stampeding bull gives chase, pursuing its eternal nemesis. These 2 Italian roadsters were quiet in the first half, but now they're out to shatter the German.
MF Ghost is pretty diversified. You know, you got the Japanese racers, the Italian racers, the Russian racers. You got a British racer. Well, British Japanese racer, but.
And the Hakone Mountains are coming up, a section that demands a driver's full attention. It's a nightmarish 874 meters downhill. And here he is, a man who solidified his name in Sector 3, the racer behind the wheel of the bright red 86 GT.
Kanata.
Watching down the road says it all. This young man doesn't follow the same rules of gravity the rest of us mortals do. He's a new breed of driver, imported from England. Kanata Katagiri is making a move.
Katagiri.
Let's go.
Ooh, that's a nice shot. Thumbnail, probably. Thumbnail, definitely. That's the end of the episode. Okay. That was a nice of the episode. I did not think that it would go longer than this. So I think I'm actually really impressed how this show was able to fill out time, because I feel like yeah, it's been like 4 episodes, but I didn't feel like they took 4 episodes. Like, even like the biggest initially races didn't take longer than 3 episodes, or even 2. But you know, we're on episode 4, and they're going to finish on the 5th episode. Obviously, they get to pan to multiple people. There were multiple sections of this episode where we did not even look at Kanada's car. We were following other storylines and other like races and other passes, and they can do that to make time. So it doesn't feel like it's just empty, like just time, or like just empty race. Like, I always felt like something was happening, which was great. I'm actually really liking MF Ghost, and I'm wondering what they do for the rest of the season, because you can't do another race. If the races are 5 episodes long, you can't do another race. Or maybe you do another one and just do it quicker this time, or just do a 1-lap race, or another time trial, or something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm really interested to see how this anime is structured, because even with how this season is structured, I do not think season 2 will be like this at all, where like we do another 15-person race and that takes up 5 episodes of the 12. You know what I mean? And I don't even know what. I had to double check what manga chapter this is and how much of MF Ghost is out. Is MF Ghost still ongoing? Like, the manga's out, obviously, but like, is it over? I can just check, but. So it seems like MF Ghost is over. It ended a while ago, like 3 months or so ago, and season 2 ends at chapter roughly 117, and there's 250 chapters. So we could really see a 4 to 5 season show if they really want to like stretch out like 4 to 5 seasons. And season 3 comes out in January, so that means there's 2 seasons left, which they probably will release after 2 years. I do think there are more initial D spinoffs in the works or out right now, or I think there's even like a Bunta spinoff. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I would love to see initially keep going. Lord knows it's the only thing on my channel that people watch.